Hi, I'm Raghu, UIUX designer. Welcome to my channel. If you like to start UIUX design in 2024, how to start, where to start, and what is the procedure? Like, I didn't know anything about this and I really want to get into that because I'm hearing a lot of words about in internet about UIUX, where, how, and what all questions you have. For all the questions in this video, we have the answer. When you start UI UX design, you need to decide you are an UI designer or UX designer. But you need to think which one you stick to. And for that, you have to know what is UI and what is UX. UI, user interface design, and UX is user experience. User interface design, when you search something in a browser or in your phone or in any applications or any website which you navigate through, the visual treatment what you're seeing, like layout, colors, typography, the alignment of it is called UI, user interface. To bring all the good elements into a UI, to make this process into more simplified, it is called UX. It has a lot of case studies and a lot of scenarios like why this UI element is there, why do you use this color, why do you use the other typography, what advantage this visual treatment is making in your application. So this is called UX studies, and from there you will drive and you will come to a solution for UI. So this is the difference between UI and UX. When you try to choose between UI or UX, I personally prefer take it both. Like if you are very much comfortable in UI, then you should know the UX process. It is also the vice versa. If you're knowing very much in UX, please be aware of UI too, because when you think about UX process, you have to think how visual designers will bring out your ideology. Ultimately, that matters a lot. Users will use it with your visuals and with your simplifications. You have to always think about the end point, that is customer. Definitely, I'll be taking UI and UX. Post designing UI or UX, or like both, the basic thing which you have to know is design principle, elements of design, like basic colors, basic principles of design behind it. Either you might be working in any creative form or any UX, graphic designer, visual treatment, anything. Definitely you have to know about principles of design. We have a list of principles of design which never change from the basics, which you have to be by heart. If you are looking for a life running program of UI UX or like any creative jobs, you know UI and UX, you know the design principle. The next part of the journey will leads to take you have to decide what are the design softwares there in market. You have to be an expertise in those softwares to get into UI UX jobs. Right now in this market we have Adobe XD, Figma, Sketch. I definitely raise my hand to Figma. Most of the MNCs, companies, startups are using Figma. Free version is available in the internet so that you can start your design and you can explore it. So now you have decided to learn Figma and you will be doing a course definitely. A number of courses are available in internet. Definitely you will be rocking it. Post that what you have to do, how you have to plan. It's always recommended to use Figma when you learn it, when you start it from the scratch. It might be a very small design or like a recreation of design. While learning or while going through the courses, open your desktop next to it and open the Figma and start exploring it. Before going to the next step, I little bit want to explain the process, how you're going to begin the Figma software to learn about it. When you open this application, like many of them asked me like how to create it, how to get practice. Definitely you will not be having any projects because you are self-learning on the time. So I strongly recommend you to choose any of the projects in Behance, see it, understand how the visual treatment is there. If you search like in Behance, if you search UX projects, UX case studies, you will be having a lot of case studies which includes personas, lot of researchers, primary research, secondary research. If you want to know about what is this UX process, I have a video link above. If you click this, a detailed process of UX process has been explained there. Let's assume you have taken one of the project in Behance which you really like. Try to recreate it. And when you recreate it, definitely there will be something which comes into your mind like, why can't I change this color? Why can't I add the other variable into it? So some places definitely you can improve. For example, if I am recreating existing application like Zomato or Swiggy, I will definitely give my input in which possible way I am adding advantage to that software. I strongly believe each designers have their own way of approaching their design. If you really want to go in the other direction of when you're recreating, definitely go for it. But stay with the design principles what you learned and stick to the basics. That is more important when you create any designs. When you start creating those projects, don't limit yourself, don't satisfy yourself with a limited period of projects. Start exploring it. It might be a single frame or like a desktop frame or 2 screens per day or 4 screens per day. Start doing more and more into the Figma. You will be finding a lot of projects with case studies which have a lot of scenarios. Go through that. Why do they choose the typography? What is the color of it? What all research they have given and how much weightage they have given for the project. Since you don't have the real-time experience in projects, this will really help. This is how in office we work. When we get any of the project from one of the client, we will explore like what is this, what my manager says, what the client needs. I have to give my best, and also since I'm a designer, I'm there to solve their problem, right? I'll be going through all this UX principle, UX process, then I will come to the visual. If you have done your UX case studies and UX researches, like 80% of the job is done. The remaining 20% left for UI. So you have perfect in place like what has to be done and how that has to be done. In UI, definitely you can finish it off like in 10% or 20% is more than enough. If you want to start the UI UX, learn about what is the UI UX and what are the principles of design and the softwares, get expertise on that and crack it, and definitely you will be landing into a good place. I always say design is for everyone. If you really love the design loves you back. And if you come here, there's a lot of surprises there and you will be jumped into the world of colors. See you soon in the next video. If you really like this video, hit the like button and share it to the folks who really looks for change in their career, or they are really looking and very much interested toward in creative field. This video and this content will definitely work for them. Thanks for watching this video. See you soon in next video very soon.